Yay!
And you too, sir. Sir is here all the time. CerealAndGrapeJuice.com, although I am considering shutting down the website and just having CerealAndGrapeJuice.com go directly to my YouTube channel, because who really visits websites anymore? Yeah. I am NAIRBY, YouTube, the end. Threads, wherever. All right, so we finished the main part, the beef, the meat and potatoes of episode 12 yesterday on a near 3-hour stream. Now we are doing the post-credit scene. But before we do that, I'm very happy to announce that I discovered something yesterday. I mean, there was all that lag going on during the live stream because there was so much shit going on. I had 2 sets of spoonies. One in the background, one in the foreground. And I said, I know there's a way to do animated layer ordering where I don't have to have 2 Spoony Jims, 2 Spoony Joes, and so on. Looked up, found it out. So it's all good. So it might not lag as bad, but look what we got going on coming up. We'd like to think this is what's going to happen in episode 12. There's actually 6 Boobians in total. Boobs, the Boobian, is not here. He is on Earth awaiting the arrival of the Boobian ship. Before we go, bloody mayonnaise. Should have done this yesterday when I was setting everything up last night. They can't have arms looking like that, man. They look stupid as hell. I mean, they are dumb as hell, but come on. All right. Okay. Okay, there's Hooters. I mean, yeah, that's Hooters. Next is Boobies. Where's Boobies at? Boobies is over here. There's Boobies. See, Boobies. The old calculator word game that we played in, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. Button. There we go. Yeah, so as I do this, so the Hulkster died this morning. Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan, died this morning. I mean, I knew it was obviously who isn't going to die, but obviously, I mean, I grew up. I don't watch anymore regularly, but I got into wrestling in 1987. I'm going to tell a Hogan story because why not? In 1986, courtesy of a new friend of mine at the time, because I had just transferred to a new school, he introduced me to wrestling. I'd never heard of wrestling. What? And he put it on the TV, and I was hooked right away. And this was like 2 weeks before WrestleMania 2 in 1986. So anyone who knows their history knows what the mayonnaise knows that the main event for WrestleMania 2 was Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. And the angle going into that was a big Saturday night's main event thing with Don Morocco. So that's when I was introduced to it. And I was 10 going on 11. No, I would just turn 10 a few months prior. I was 10 and a half-ish. And I was hooked right away. I think the very first match that was on the TV when my friend turned it on was Tito Santana and Iron Mike Sharp. And I was just hooked right away. But I mean, I thought it was real. And these guys are super dudes, man. Look what they're doing. They're Superman. Yeah. And then, yeah, the Tito match ends. And at one point during the program, they do a news update and they talk about the big champion of the WWF, Hulk Hogan. And me being 10 years old at the time, I was like, okay, he's the champion. He's a good guy. That means he's my favorite. Yep, that was me. And I remember the first time I saw him live. You see, the first wrestling show I ever went to was in 1986, September. The old Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens. The new one they have now is smaller, and there's a giant grocery store on top of it or something, or underneath it. But the older, well, not the original old, but yeah. Anyway, the main event was Randy Savage defending the Intercontinental title against George Steele, and the place was maybe not even half full. The Gardens. Where are you? Okay. Fast forward to Boxing Day, 1986. It was tradition for a decent number of years back in the day that the WWF would run an afternoon show in Maple Leaf Gardens on Boxing Day, which is December the 26th, the day after Christmas. And on this Boxing Day of 1986, the WWF was in Toronto Maple Leaf Gardens, and it was Hulk Hogan against Kamala. And I was lucky enough to have a mom who had a friend who had tickets. Gold seats, which is lower bowl. Now, when I went to see Savage and George the Animal Steele in September, just a few months earlier, it was like barely half full, maybe. Hogan, I was just in, like, before the show even started, I was just in awe. Like, it was the very first time I'd ever experienced, I mean, I guess the first Savage and George Steele, you know, broke the record until Hogan Kamala a few months later. Because I was just watching the Maple Leaf Gardens all the way up to the Grays seats, which was the nosebleeds, just fill up. Crazy. What are we doing here, man? We didn't do the thing, yo. We didn't do the thing we do to tap. Yeah. Not crying, it's just allergies. Plus I got the fan blowing in my eye. Plus there's a heat wave. Plus the Hulkster died. So yeah. And I was just in awe. I remember it clear as the day right now, sitting. Okay, it wasn't so much the golds. No, it was the golds. Yeah, it was the golds. Later we sat in the friggin' bench, but the gold, yeah, it was golds. I forget where I was going with that because I'm old. Okay, that's well, did we do his other arm right? No, we didn't. Crying out loud. There. Oh yeah, I remember clear right now in my head the vision of me sitting in the gold seats, just looking up across the way up at the Grays and the nosebleeds and watching them just fill up and just watching the whole arena fill up because Hogan was going to be there. And then when his music hit, when the ring announcer said, and his opponent, holy shit. And then when Hogan came out and stepped up the ramp, there was like 3 steps and then a ramp. The flash bulbs, it was insane. So yeah. Sure, Terry Bollea, you know, was a racist piece of shit. You know, he said he atoned for it. I think it's very interesting that a lot of people will happily forgive people who ask for forgiveness for such things as Hogan did, but will not forgive others. So yeah, I grew up, you know, idolizing the fucking guy. So wasn't much of a friggin'. His family was fucked up, man. His friggin' son, especially with what happened with that kid in that car accident, was fucking. That's fucked up, man. Man, and what Hogan said about it, and his kid said about it afterwards, fucked up. Here. Sorry, what Balea or whoever. Man, let's call him Hogan. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm not one of these people who are saying, "Oh yeah, I loved them when I'm back then, but now fuck him because of that." No, I'm not gonna say that. Because I'm not. But I'm also not, you know, grieving about it like a lot of people seem to be. Like the big thing on Threads is, oh my god, not a good day for Gen Xers. We're not a good time right now. Ozzy died, Hogan died, Theo from the Cosby Show died, and apparently, what, the guy who did the voice for one of the Bill or Dale, one of them from King of the Hill, died. I remember the name, the guy. Like the name is very familiar, but I would never be able to put a face to the name. Like I just know the name, but I don't know it now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, let's make sure we did everything right while we were rambling. That's right. Okay, so Tits is ready. Stop. He's ready. Okay, we'll just assume everybody's ready. Okay, here we go. And I was there. First row, nosebleeds, Toronto Skydome, April 1st, 1990, WrestleMania 6, when Hogan lost to the Warrior. And I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, I have so many clear as day memories about my wrestling fandom. I haven't watched regularly since 2004. I only keep up via podcast, and I'll watch during WrestleMania season, man. But I was there in 1990. I couldn't believe that shit. I spent the majority of the show. Here was the ring. Here was me. The ring was down there. Very small because it was the Skydome, now known as the Rogers Center. Slightly to my right is the big Jumbotron. I was mostly doing this all night. Meanwhile, the action's like over here, live, but I watched on the big screen. I remember, like this, seeing friggin' Warrior roll out of the way. Hogan missed the leg drop. My friend who I went with beside me goes like this. He couldn't believe, he knew it was going to happen. I had to see it. Holy fuck. Hogan just fucking lost the title. Yep. So that's that. All right, so that's Hogan. I was also at WrestleMania 18 with The Rock, just saying, okay. Last show I went to was SummerSlam 2004. Benoit winning the title. Sorry, Orton winning the title from Benoit. I was there with my brother. Okay, so now we start zoomed. Yeah, we'll start zoomed. We'd like to thank you. Wait, it's gonna lag, isn't it? Thank you for volunteering to be the test subject. Okay, I think it's gonna lag because I'm streaming as well, because it was doing fine earlier. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, in order to speed everything up, I'm gonna see if this will work. We're just gonna make these guys invisible until they're needed. Okay. And then when we're totally done, we'll bring them totally back. Okay. I need to upgrade, man, to like someone suggested a 16 gigabyte RAM. My gaming laptop is 8 gigs. Yeah. I think I'm asking a little much of it. Stream and do this at the same time. We'd like to thank you. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's start with the blinks for the ruler. Okay, let's Okay, here we go.
To thank you for volunteering to be the test subjects for our primary weapon. Richard and Richard. Richard.
You can just call us dicks.
Yeah, Dick is fine. Why must you be so happy?
Well, I think
We kidnapped and brought you aboard our ship to conduct unethical experiments on you, and you're being happy?
but if you just
Shut up!
but if you just
Shut up, Dick! Ugh! Yes. Indeed. Now allow me to introduce both of you to Huxley.
dun dun dun.
Boobians, masks on.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Where are we gonna get? What? I say that shit to myself. I talk to myself a lot, you know, because I'm funny. And I just say random. I guess I have my own language, and sometimes I'll just say shit that like is incoherent. It's just random shit. So hootny bootny, hootny meat, that kind of shit. What? I don't know. It's basically probably me saying, you know what I mean? All right. Here we go. There we go. Get on the eye and then flag it. What the hell does that mean? Flag it. There. No more, man. That's right, man. Everybody needs to know. Richard and Richard. Stupid ass. No, select Nanyo. No. Oh my god. Select Merci. Oh, good. They're already thingamabobs over there. Good. Oh, I'm just thinking of the boobians, man. Oh my god, they're gonna be fun to do. The lag ain't gonna be fun though. That's why we'll have to, if we want to avoid problems, we'll have to do it this way. But it'll still be fun.
Richard and Richard.
Richard and come on, man, move.
Richard.
You can just call us dicks. No, dumbass. You go like this. You know what I was going to do? I deleted that. And I was going to copy and paste that over here. It's like, no, dumbass. Just then move that over here, stupid. Clown. You can just call us dicks. Yeah. Just move them. Where's his mouths at? What about top lids? There you go. Make them both steps together. Okay. What's wrong with you dudes? You're trying to be friggin' scary. I mean, you're your tidy whities on a spaceship. Strapped. You know, what's wrong with you? You're being nice? What's fucking wrong with you guys? Bloody hell. Let's see how that looks. Transitioning. Richard, you can just call us dicks. Yeah, dick is fine. Dicks? Yeah, dick is fine. Why must you be always save your work, you know. Look, our blinkies are going. Got our blinky lights. Don't forget the blinkies. Made this on stream, I believe. Blinkies. Happy? Why must you be so happy? Okay, now I can go back to being... I want a dumpy walk. Hey, Sloth. Oh, shit. How do you turn that shit off? I thought I turned it off. Hey, hey. We're animating the post-credit scene of episode 11. And I need to upgrade something, my RAM, or get a new friggin' desktop altogether, because 8 gigs is making, because, you know, there's supposed to be 5 of this guy on screen right now, but I've got them invisible because I think it's causing the laptop to lag. Because when I wasn't streaming last night and setting everything up, everything was going fine. But I think streaming and doing this at the same time is giving the 8 gigs of RAM on this gaming laptop a little bit of a workout. So yeah, I'm hiding like 4 dudes. I don't know if it's helping or not, but yeah. Okay, I want to dump you walk him over there. See, the thing is, like, upgrade, the reason it's doing the lag is because, I mean, all the characters. I mean, eventually when I'm done the series, you know, I can just cut back, just, you know, a few characters per episode or whatever, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's like the Avengers, man. More characters are needed as we get to the big finale. So that's what's going on here. So let's, have them do a little dumpy walk over that way. Don't want him to get too close to Huxley's shit. We kidnapped you to conduct unethical experiments. And you're in your tidy whities. And you're being all like, dude, you can just call us Dick. No, you should be like, let us go. Look at it lagging. Ugh. I mean, what should I do? Friggin' try to friggin' animate them on a friggin' separate file, like over here, and then copy and paste all the shit over here? See how long it took to transfer that shit. I think I might be making him too big of steps, but oh cool, look, he'll look even angrier. He's stomping, right? Sick of your shit. Fucking Richard and Richard. We're gonna finally upload something on your channel for nearly 2 years. Right on. What's it gonna be? Upload that, upload an example of that, dial thing you said you have that does the auto lip sync if you still have it. Because, yeah. After I'm done episode 11, I gotta start episode 12, and the first thing I gotta do is lip sync the mouth, or sync the mouths, and there's a, there's, you know, a lot of talking in episode 12. All right, okay, so, Okay, so 2 and 2. It's like that dating show, whichever one it was. 2 and 2 with Woolery. It was Woolery, who, whatever one Woolery was on. He said 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Woolery. And not that I'm some expert on YouTube or anything, but also upload, make shorts out of what you upload, because I mean, my main shit gets hardly any views, but my shorts will get, a couple hundred views after one day and shit sometimes. So there you go. I guess with shorts, people have no choice because it'll just pop up if they're just mindlessly watching shit. So I guess that's how they were forced to watch a lot of some of my shit. Technically. Not technically, literally.
Well, I think we kidnapped and brought you aboard our ship.
Wait. That didn't look right. No, it's right. I guess it's just because it was the same thing yesterday. It didn't look right because it was choppy because of the streaming. But when I did all the thing last night to set everything up for today, it was playing fine and everything looked fine. So don't worry. Hopefully. All right. So what are we saying here?
Well, I think we kidnapped and brought you aboard our ship.
Cartoons from Prank Catfish Phone. Ooh. Right on. I have a couple of seasons of Crank Yankers on a DVD box set. I don't know if you ever watched that with the special ed and I think he might. Yeah, it's like he's hopping. He's going too fucking high, man. Just do it again. Okay, don't half-ass it. I'm trying to be professional. Oop. Remember, little steps, baby steps, like Bob. So just trying to keep away from Huxley's shit there. Frank Years was a really funny show, yeah. I haven't watched any of my DVDs in a while. I should. A little integrity and a little special ed. Who else was good on that I liked? The guy who burped in the... Oh my god. Oh, the one who kept throwing up all the... Oh, I gotta watch that shit again now. Also, when it was Kevin Nealon and he had some kind of obsessive compulsive disorder and... Yeah. Cut it in half and double it. Crank Yankers. Oh shit, and there was the one where the woman called in to report that there was a freshly pooped piece of shit in the back of her rented vehicle. And the dudes friggin' knew it was a crank call and they played along. It was great. Yeah, show's friggin' awesome. Okay, 2 and 2. Frank Yankers. Goes like that.
We kidnapped and brought you aboard our ship to conduct.
Yeah, as long as front, back. Okay, that is the dumpy walk. It should look fine without the choppiness, without the stream. Okay, I want him to get ready to point at him. Point at him with great disdain. Will you stop? What is happening there? I'm not pushing any button. I have to close the program real quick. I'll literally a second. 9464. Yay. Yay, Aloy. 9464. $94.64. 9,464. Why did that suddenly go ahead? Bunch of frames. I'm not doing anything. Why is it doing that shit? Like, okay, so it's even the friggin' laptop mouse is suddenly doing that shit. I'm not like weird. How the fuck do I get to the frame now? Okay, yay, 94. Richard and Richard. Oh, what the fuck is going on? How am I gonna friggin' tune if this is gonna fucking happen? I don't know, because the desktop's doing it too. The little swipey, the mouse thing on the desktop. I can't friggin' tune if I can't see the shit. You might have to close the other. Not enough RAM. Been there before. Like, I closed the whole thing. But there's MOHO closed. Now the only thing that's open is OBS and the YouTube chat. Like, this has happened to you before? Like, it's just doing some weird shit? I can end the stream real quick. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to friggin' do it with this shit. I have to close the other private. Let me open like let me open a character. Gigi. Gigi, and there's the timeline playing. On its own. Yeah. It's weird. So I'm going to end the stream like real quick and come back for like I still want to go. So yeah, I'm gonna end it and come back. It's probably gonna be like 5, could be 10 minutes. Go do stuff till then. All right, be right back.